Hi, young artists. Today we're going to be painting our clay or putting glaze on it. So, the last time you saw your clay, it was this dark brown color, like you see this flower right here has. But a lot has changed since then. So, after you were done, I let it dry for a while and it turned from this dark brown color to this light brown color. And when it turns this light brown color, it gets to go inside of our kiln. Let's go see it. So in the art room, we have this right here. It's our kiln. And inside our kiln, there are shelves, like the one that this little frog is on. And our kiln heats up our clay very hot. It heats it up to 1,900 degrees, which is hotter than lava. And when it heats it up to that temperature hotter than lava, it turns it from this light brown color that you see here, it changes it to this orange color that's called terracotta. And then it is orange, but it's hard now. And now we can give it some color. So today you're going to get glaze, which is a special kind of paint just for clay. And it looks like this. So you're going to get a tray like this, and you'll notice that next to each of the colors, I've put a little mark telling you what color it looks like because some of them it's not always obvious. Like you might not look at this and think pink, or you might not look at this one and think that it's purple. So they look a little different now. So what you're going to do, you're going to treat these just like we would paint. So you'll get a cup of water and a brush, and you'll have those glazes in front of you. And what you're going to do, we'll dip it in the color we want. So I want to have a red head for mine. And I'm going to put glaze on that whole head. Everywhere that I want red, I'm going to go ahead and put red on it. And when I'm done, I'm going to take it for a swim in my water cup. And I'm going to use my two fingers and I'm going to squeeze the water out. And then I'll get a different color. So maybe now I want some yellow. When you paint today, though, when you add your glaze, one difference between paint and glaze is that you've got to color it more than one time. So you'll notice my red is already getting dark. It's already getting light. It's already drying up. So that clay has no water left in it, so it's drying very fast. So we're gonna color the whole butterfly, or we're gonna color that whole sculpture. And then when we're done, we're going to color it again. So we want to try to add lots of layers of color. So we want to try to do two or maybe even three coats of color. And the reason is that here's another butterfly that I've made. This side only has one coat of color on it, only one coat of glaze on it. And you can even see in spots where that orange of the clay is still showing through, and that's because I only have one coat of glaze on it. This side, I put three coats of it, so I painted it once, I painted it two times, and then I painted it three times. And see how much brighter the colors are on this side? So the more times you color it with your glaze, the brighter those colors are going to be. But when you color it today, all your colors are going to be light, like this side. So to get it like this, when you're done with your glazing today, they're going to go back inside that kiln back there and get heated up to 1,800 degrees. And what happens when they get heated up that second time is these glazes on here melt. And one of the ingredients in glaze is sand. And sand, when it melts, it becomes glass. So you're actually making colorful glass on the outside of your clay when you add your glaze. So today it's going to be very light in color when you're glazing it, but when you get it back, it's going to be bright and shiny and beautiful like this. Have a great day. Happy making.